Hello. I thought I still had like 30 more seconds to finish
I
that.
was like, oh, I gotta hurry up. Had a couple
What
of
up,
all them.
Jamie?
Not much. How you doing tonight?
I am doing all right. Although I could have benefited from a nap.
I feel you. I had a huge dinner, and I was like, why did I eat that much? I should just go take a sleep. I should just go take a nap.
Yeah, you should have. Hey, Carrie. Hey,
Hi,
Shauna.
Shauna. Thank you. That was all that girl's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
My little creative brain. Yeah, right.
it was. Did y'all know she's a social media manager at her company? Yeah.
Why, don't be telling people that. They'll be like,
I'm
oh,
just
no
saying
wonder it
we
sucks.
we we sat on that for a whole season, over 100 episodes, and didn't realize that was a thing. Hey,
Hi,
Anita.
Anita. Hope you're feeling better.
Oh, thank you so much, Anita. Guys, I'm so enamored with Anita right now. I'll tell you about that in a second, though. What you drinking on, girl?
This is some dairy-free, sugar-free hot cocoa. So
Get
good.
out of here. I won't say anything. Never mind. So, before we get started, I like that. So, how was your weekend, Sandy?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had a super productive weekend. I voted on Friday.
Woohoo! Good for you. Good for you.
I swear I had like this whole thing ready, and I was like, "What? Is that all I did?" Well, actually, we took what up, Joe?
Now. Try now.
No.
No.
I said I just ripped the paper out of the printer.
Why didn't you just unplug the printer?
Well, because I didn't want it to lose the job that she's printing.
Oh.
So, yeah. So we're not getting cut off now, right? We tested. We're good. All right.
Oh, you know what? I better just let me get my phone near just in case.
Oh, and I interrupted Sandy in her day. She had a productive day. Voted.
No, my productive weekend. I voted. So, guys, I have to tell y'all something. What day was it? I'm trying.
It's that talk.
It's the talk. No, so okay, so this started last Thursday, not this past one, but the one before. Does that make sense? I don't have a calendar. Somebody tell me what day. Anyway, doesn't matter.
That day.
That day, there was a realtor friend of mine that said, "Hey, somebody's looking for a house in this," and I was like, "Hey, I'm toying with the idea of selling my house. See if your people are interested." And they were not. So I said, "No big deal, whatever." And my realtor said, "Hey, Sandy, I'm just gonna put this out there in a little group of friends, just kind of see what they think." So that escalated very quickly. She texted me Friday at noon and said, "Hey, can we show your house tomorrow?" And I'm like,
2 Fridays ago. 2 Fridays ago now, right?
Huh?
2 Fridays ago now,
That
right?
was 2 Fridays ago. She said, "Can we show your house tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Sure." So Eric and I cleaned and cleaned and cleaned and cleaned and cleaned and cleaned. Did I mention we cleaned?
Yes. At least once.
Showed the house on Saturday. They came back and looked at it Sunday. And last Monday, we got an offer on our house.
Hi, Gabby.
Hey, Gabby.
Wow.
So the Abbeys.
Orbs and all. Orbs and all.
Orbs and all. The Abbeys have been super busy. We had an inspection last Friday, and I still suffer from PTSD from our last inspection in our home. We didn't hear back anything today. So I'm just kind of nervous because our last inspection, I mean, they basically just deemed our house unlivable. I don't even know how it's standing to this day.
Oh, I know how you feel, Sandy. I'm right there. I feel you. I'm sorry.
And so we didn't hear back today. So I just told Eric, I'm like, I don't know. She's trying to type out a letter and saying like, I rescind my offer on your house.
I do not pass go. I will lose $200. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So anyway, we are in the process of at this point moving, and so that's what we've been doing. We don't leave the house but to go pick up boxes. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
I have boxes at my office, so just let me
Oh,
know.
I did
Room?
keep that in mind because I was like, where am I going to get boxes from?
Joe's office.
Yeah,
Yeah, now
we
I
have
know.
a few, and then we'll have a lot more. We're expecting a big shipment
Mm-hmm.
this week, so we'll have like tons of boxes that we need to get rid of after that. So
Are you not
Cool.
feeling good tonight, John?
Hey, Sean, are you
Did we-
nauseous today?
did
Am I
we
making
say
you nauseous,
something?
Sean?
Oh, maybe it was our video and our heads coming around.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
Or maybe it was because it's a little
What's up,
long.
Tim? Timoteo, we miss you, man.
We
Hi,
miss you
Tim.
and your chair, Tim. Oh
Dude,
my goodness.
Message us afterwards so we can have you on the show next Monday with us. So you can play the catch up and all the other games with us, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And so anyway, and today, a very first in my career as an insurance agent.
You had a first thing?
Yes, I've been an insurance agent for 8 years,
Okay.
and I had a referral today, and they said, "Hey, can you quote my insurance?" I'm like, "Sure." And I always ask, "Do you have any tickets or accidents?" Everybody always says no. No one ever has any tickets or accidents. No claims or ever. This lady was like, "Oh yes, I have a lot of them." I'm like, no one has ever been honest. I run that report and it's like, she was like, "Yeah, we have quite a bit of them. My daughter has two. So-and-so has something." I'm like, wow, no one has ever told me the truth. Anyway, I couldn't write her. That's, here.
I couldn't insure, but
I couldn't insure her, but I was just really glad she was honest.
yeah, I gave her $10 for the honesty.
Yeah. Anyway, Jamie, you have something exciting for us today. How was your day?
Yes. Yeah, you better post those pics. Or just stop talking because we can't hear you.
Yeah, I've no idea what you said for the last 45 minutes.
Thank you. I have so many things that happened today and this weekend. For one, I started my new job today, guys, and it was pretty refreshing. I have these windows. Like if you didn't know from prior,
Windows 10.
I do not have Windows.
Windows ME. Windows 3.1.
Vista. Windows Vista. So I was like, I'll just show y'all a couple photos real quick from outside my window.
So you actually have a desk, and in your desk you have these windows.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you have to
for the very first?
Oh snap!
That is pretty. What's all that green stuff back there in the back?
Those are trees.
Trees.
Oh
Yeah.
man!
So you see how the trees are real green on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side you can see them fading.
Mm-hmm.
No, we've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
Where we're from.
So this is the old courthouse.
Is that
here in
snow on top
Bloomington.
there?
No. That's just the white. But
That's a foam roof.
So can you see my mouse? My
Yes.
house is way back there, but it's not really that far. Yeah,
I can see it.
it's like right there. Anyway, so this is looking west outside the window, and this is the courthouse that stands in downtown Bloomington.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, we drove
then-
past that. I remember us driving past that.
So down here, can you see? There's a little guy who's sitting right there. That's Abraham Lincoln sitting down there on the bench. That's where we drove past.
Okay, yeah, I remember you
And
saying
then this
Sunset.
Dang.
So yeah, this is what the view is like from there.
I mean, it's I. It's I.
Yeah,
I was running to try to get it while the sun was out, and I just couldn't.
Nothing
make
like
it
a
fast
Texas
enough.
sunset. It's all right,
I mean, it's not
it's
anything like a Texas sunset,
Right.
but it is pretty
That's not
fantastic.
God's country sunset, but all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can see it from your desk. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, I'm sitting up in the 13th floor.
They
No,
have
I'm
13
sorry.
floors?
No.
No. it doesn't-
I'm up in the. Oh, Joe, I figured it out. It was 12th floor.
Yeah, 12. He
I-
calls
I-
me. He's like, I don't remember which floor I need to go back to.
No, I was all excited. I called him and I was all excited. I was like, man, it's all great and stuff. And I got to walk all this. I don't remember where I'm supposed to walk to. Actually, I forgot which floor I was on, Joe.
He was like, He goes, I
Yeah,
think it's in between the 10th and the 15th floor.
yeah. I was like, oh
And I'm pretty
man.
positive it's not the 14th or the 11th.
Yeah, so we were
Oh,
trying to roll
nice
out, and we
process of
landed on like 2 or
elimination.
3 floors, and it was like, it's got to be one of those. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So and then another thing, guys. So Saturday night, so let me tell you real quick. I've wanted forever. It's been one of my dreams, like big dreams, to go talk on a TEDx stage. And for those of you who don't know, TED Talks is this thing where they go and they share ideas that deal with technology, entertainment, and I can't remember what the third one is. But
It's
anyway,
like a human sciences too, right? Kind of like, because I know that
it,
they talk about like learning. There's all kinds of different.
yeah, if you guys
Yeah.
can find it for us real quick and throw it in the comments, that'd be great. So anyway, it's been one of my, I love listening to TED Talks. I listen to at least one TED Talk a day, and I for the last 10 years, I've always wanted to go on stage and actually give a talk. And so, with the help of dear Sandy, Kung Fu Joe, Anita, and Priscilla, who came and helped me Saturday night for 2 hours broadcast here to help me finish so I could focus and go through it. I finally was able to create my video application that I had to upload for my talk. And I was super emotional after doing it because I can't believe that I completed it and that I was able to submit it and that I'm actually following through on one of my dreams for the last 10 years. And so it felt yeah, exactly. I was just like, I can't believe I just did that. It felt great to do that.
But he
And
didn't
for
listen to us on the title, so if you see the title, it's not.
it's a
It was
working
not our
title.
intent.
It's a working
Yeah,
title. We'll leave it at that.
we
Ca- ca-
Sandy and I came up with great titles,
Did.
and he just kind of brushed them off. And
I was in the last like 5 minutes of it. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up
No,
and do
no,
this, guys.
sir.
no,
And
Because
let's go
the
back and play
clock
the
went back.
video.
The clock went back.
Tech entertainment design. Okay, that's what Carrie. It's tech entertainment design. Um, so yeah. Anyway, can I show the video or not, guys? It's a minute and well, we practice. It's a minute and 17 seconds.
Well, it's our show. We can do whatever the heck we
Okay,
want.
all right.
Right. It's our show, so no.
So I'm going to share it, guys. But when y'all watch this, I went through
So
7 or 8 times of doing this, and
preface. Yes.
I was sitting here on and we actually it's in the fan group or the main group. It's in the main group, and I was going through it. I was recording it on my phone. I was timing it, and I was like, I want to get it down to 1 minute 15 seconds. That's my target. That's my target. The video needed to be 60 to 90 seconds long. TEDx Talks is it's like TEDx or it's like TED Talks, except it's local community stages instead. So TEDx Normal is what's going to happen this year in Bloomington Normal, Illinois, and that's the stage that I want to get on. The theme for this year was unintended knowledge, and I wanted to talk about how the plan wasn't to start a show at the beginning of the year, but here we are. Here I am with 3 shows helping out in, and that's what I want to talk about. So this is a minute and 15 seconds, 17 seconds of my application, why they should choose me. Here we go.
I want to make sure they can hear it.
Okay.
Crank up the
I'm
volume.
gonna I'm gonna mute me, but I'm gonna turn the volume up on my computer.
Language.
Oh, I wish I could do that.
Hi, 2020 TEDx Normal. Let me tell you how unintended knowledge inspired my big idea. My big idea? Stepping out of your comfort zone and making a live broadcast show. It's not what I had planned at the beginning of the year, but here we are now, and it's the greatest choice that I made this year. Let me explain to you why it's enjoyable. First, for someone who loves to talk, it draws on a natural skill that I already have, and I can do it anytime I want to. I'm not forcing people to listen to me. Secondly, I get to meet new people. And let's face it, in the world that we're in right now, it's a little challenging to meet new people. But I enjoy when I get people to come on my show and talk about themselves, and I get an opportunity to shine the spotlight on them. It's grand. And lastly, I get to hang out with my friends. And I really love hanging out with my friends. They're down in Texas, and I'm up here in Illinois.
I get to see them, laugh with them, smile. It's great. It's worth $1 million to me. So that's it. That's my unintended knowledge for 2020. How making a live broadcast show helped me step out of my comfort zone. Thank you.
Insert clapping.
Smile. My face.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that you're all in it. Like, it's not just like, let me read. I just thought of something. You know, you're actually into it.
You had your note cards, TEDx talks. Please hire me.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I would probably move the teleprompter more in front of you next time, though. So,
To help with the twitchy eyes.
yeah, you might need to unmute your thing again.
Dang it! I keep forgetting. Yeah. So I was really happy to have gotten that done. It was definitely in the last minutes. The application was due Saturday, and I was like, I got to get this done. So thank you to the two of you, to Anita, Priscilla, and anyone else who watched, who was there to help get me to the point of submitting it. I feel great, and so now it's just time for waiting for the "You've been selected" letter, and I'll be really excited if I get that.
It's coming. I know it is.
Save it for the show.
Okay.
Save it for the show.
Okay.
Don't be going off solo and like, guess what I got? If you don't save it for the show, I quit. Okay.
Okay.
That's
all right.
That's how it works.
I'll make sure to do that. So anyway, that was my weekend, guys.
Gabby says, "Go, Jamie." Oh, look at that smile.
You're making
That's
me
great,
blush.
Jamie. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Whoop, whoop.
Aw,
This one says, "Whoop whoop."
thank you.
Josh.
Hey, Josh. He says, "So you're saying $1 million is the price to sell out your friends?" I mean, I would slap him for $500,000. So.
Right, exactly.
I guess I'm pretty what's that word where you can dispose of them easily? Disposable. I'm very disposable.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Expendable.
Expendable, that's the word.
There you go.
Oh, on a real note, though, that's awesome that you submitted.
Yeah, for real.
It really is. It really is, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So, how about you, Joe? How was your weekend?
Oh, well, you know, how do I follow selling a house and getting a new job and submitting to TEDx? I don't. I was like, I got some exciting stuff, and then y'all go, and I'm like, okay, well, I ordered Chinese food later.
Right.
No, actually, let me tell you, on Thursday, I was a guest on Joshua Mill's show called Master the Shots, and I got to talk about photography and all of my fun stuff with photography. So, and it was interesting having you two in the comments because there were a lot of side conversations going on that weren't really part of what I was doing.
What?
So y'all were supporting me, but not really supporting me in a roundabout kind of fashion. You were there, but you were more than happy to have the conversations with other people. So that was fun. It was fun to see.
Is that the thanks we get for staying up late and supporting
I stayed
you?
Past my bedtime.
And it was 2 hours.
It was 2 hours.
It was not. It was an hour and a half.
What?
I was like, are those feet?
I was like, that was thing.
I was like, this kid comes in. See, this is the things I get. Anyways, yeah. And
I know the feeling, actually.
No, but it was fun. That was really fun because I get to talk about photography. I love talking about photography, especially to other photographers, but I don't like talking technical. Like some photographers, just like you meet, like even in the IT world, they'll start talking about models and this and that and all that crap, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, it was a fun time. Yeah,
You can tell
Josh,
you're having a good time.
Yeah, it was really cool. I love sharing, and I love what's it called? Hopefully, that I'm inspiring photographers out there and all that fun stuff, and letting them know that hey, I started with a little cheap camera too, so you could take your cell phone out and take good get pictures. Don't think I didn't see those comments, y'all.
Who?
What you talking about? What you talking about?
Delete those, Josh.
Right, exactly.
You know what I appreciated very much about your appearance on that was that your host was totally viewable. You know what I mean? Like I like when a host is engaged and you can hear them and you can see them well enough, and they're not like not engaged in the camera kind of situation.
Right.
I couldn't see that bottom one. The comment.
Well, he wasn't feeling well though, too. I remember that's what Josh said at the beginning.
Yeah, he was a little under the weather, but yeah. So
was
he was gonna, I think he was NyQuil'd up.
He was like going to spread it all to the video.
I would have worn my mask if I'd have known.
I was going to say, where's mine right now? I don't have it down here with me.
So Gabby said, "Oh, did you finish, Joe?"
Well,
let's not let him finish that.
Hey, you know, I only have C plus stuff today compared to what you guys going on.
I feel like you're just scratching at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, I know. Well, so I had some photo shoots this weekend, so I made a new friend, and then I tweaked my back, and I've been in pain ever since. So, you know.
Okay, so tell us about your back, because I just happened to. Where did I hop on? Instagram, and I saw that you were looking for.
Yeah, I was looking for home remedies. I'm like. So for some reason, I don't know what it was. Either I picked up my light wrong or whatever, but I tweaked my back. Yeah, it hurt. So I've done the heating pad. I've done some Etrix, Tylenol or whatever. I've done some. It's called Blue.
Did you say you did Matrix?
I did not do the Matrix.
Oh,
that's and then I went to the chiropractor. I got a massage, and I was like, "This has to stop." So yeah. That was fun. Let me tell you about my friend that I made. So I was actually taking pictures.
You made a friend?
Yeah, I did. I was doing his headshots, and I was like, "Hey, so you know, blah blah blah. What do you do?" And he was a teacher in China, and then right before the stuff hit, and he's like, "You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna renew my thing. I'm gonna come to the U.S. because I think they'll handle it better." So he got over here to the U.S. and, you know, things didn't go as well as expected. Well, during that time, he had actually been offered a job in Spain. But then the EU said, nope.
Oh, that's
no
right.
Americans. So he was a little bummed out about that. So he had to pivot, and he's doing something completely different than what he was doing over there. So, and he hasn't been able to reach out to meet people, and so we actually hit it off whenever we were doing his headshot. So it was really cool. It was, you know,
does he want to the show and meet people?
I don't know. We could, yeah. I'm gonna reach out to him. He's actually became my Facebook friend, so I don't know if he's watching this or not. But hey, Alec, what's up? So
hey, Alec, what's going on?
What's up, Alec?
Yeah. So okay, and that was mine. You know, again, didn't sell a house, didn't start a new job.
That was still equally impressive.
What chiropractor did you go to?
So there's a guy. The cool thing about this chiropractor, he's on Avenue Q. No.
Kyle Sunderman?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. He's no X-rays. Favorite. They don't try to get you on the plan. They just like do the adjustments. You tell them where it hurts. They do the adjustments. You're out.
He's amazing. Like I just look at him and I'm like, my back's feeling better already.
Right. Exactly.
Tim, do we have someone like that here in Bloomington? Because I want someone like that.
Listen, Kyle Sunderman is amazing.
Yeah. So I see him
office up here.
His younger guy.
Please.
You went to Youngman.
Yeah, Youngman, yeah.
So go to see Kyle. Kyle, you just look at him and he just feel amazing. Yeah. He's got great bedside manner.
They're both really good. So I either one of them there is really cool. But he popped my back and I was like, I thought he broke my spine.
We're skipping a lot of comments, but I do have to bring this one up. Sounds like Joe's weaseling out of helping Sandy move.
Oh yeah. Yes. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be busy that day.
No wonder, Tim. I never even looked at his Instagram, but something said, "Go look at the broken back."
Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, let's go back to the comments.
I want to go back to Gabby's comment.
Go for it, Sandy.
Yeah, way
so
up there.
Gabby says, Monday moment. Today I had a guy walk in with a finger wrapped in a glove, and he threatened to put it on my papers if I didn't get off the phone to help him. Let's talk about this.
Wait, so he had a finger wrapped in a glove.
So he must have cut his finger off.
Did he sever his finger?
And then
wrap it in the glove?
He's like, "Excuse me, ma'am, if you don't get off the phone, I'm going to hand you my finger."
Because first of all,
I'm going to give you the finger.
Oh my gosh. Don't delete us.
That was a good. Stop watching right now, please.
Please.
Please don't.
That was all him.
Listen
His
here,
back
lady.
We take no responsibility for him.
I'm
but
drugged up, y'all. I'm drugged up.
We,
So.
Joe, this is pretty funny. Joe's excitement. I have some boxes coming into work this week.
Right, yeah. That's what I have coming.
That's about, yeah.
Oh, no. I do have something exciting for this week, though. I will actually be going and teaching portrait photographer to some high school students.
Oh, cool.
That's
Where
awesome.
at?
Yeah.
Where high school?
At Lubbock Cooper.
Do you need Jamie and I to be there?
We'll totally back you up.
Well, you see, what they had said, there's certain restrictions on the number of people that. And did y'all watch football this weekend? Because there's some cool football stuff.
Jamie and I can totally be like the flight attendants.
Yes.
You'd be like, you see the cameras here. You go here.
Pay attention here. Press the button here. That's.
Jamie and I would be amazing, Joe.
Totally, man. You need to have us do it.
Okay, yeah.
You need to. You need to.
I'll call Cooper in the morning and schedule.
Okay.
That sounds good.
We'll have them call your people and call us, okay? All
okay,
right.
Gabby, what?
We're
Oh my gosh, you guys.
What?
Plot twist.
Plot twist. It wasn't his.
Shut up.
Oh my god. So he was really giving you the finger. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I would have said, you put that on my desk and I'll shove it down your throat, mister.
And I would have been like, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what you expect me to do with it. I'll throw it right back at you.
Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Do you smoke, girl?
I know.
No, Gabby, I don't.
I thought she was asking me if I need to smoke. I'm like, yes, girl.
No,
I was like, we don't
unfortunately.
up here in Illinois, you don't need to smoke it. You can just take it in a pill form or gummy.
Why are people putting numbers in the thing?
Because I asked for folks to start putting their numbers for 2 cents.
Oh, I see.
So later on,
during the time I was talking about my stuff, that's when you did that.
When your back was hurting about helping me move.
So you don't even wait until I finish with my C+ day. Just that's awesome. I feel the love.
That wasn't even me. Y'all, did you see this? Josh said, thank you very much for coming on, Joe. It was a great time. I didn't see the side conversation until afterwards, and I went back and read the comment.
Right.
Oh, we know, Josh, because in the beginning, y'all were engaging us, and then towards the middle and end, we kind of were like, I think we're being a little too silly for them to answer or to put our comments on the show now.
I wouldn't call us silly.
Not silly.
I would say
distracted. Y'all were distracted.
I wouldn't say that either.
I'd say like just a pinpoint focus on a different topic related to the original one.
What's it called? On a tangent. You guys were on tangents.
I feel like we were just being comedians.
But they were good tangents, okay?
I wish I remember what all I said.
You know what, guys, you know what I think we should do? We should put out there to all the other people that do live broadcast, they hire us to be the commenters. And we will help them with their engagement because we're just good because we're so good at just typing stuff up, whether or not it's relative to the show or not.
I agree, Dolores, they were ignoring us.
Absolutely. But we still love them.
I mean, I'll still go back on the comment.
I'll go on the show and talk about my photography.
Yeah. I think they have a list.
Dolores.
What'd she say?
It's not what she said.
Did she send you something?
Shut the front door. My Venmo is getting hit up. I'm not even lying to y'all.
What?
Yeah, it is.
What are the shenanigans?
I don't even know who this person is.
Unbelievable.
What? Y'all are so sweet. Seriously, though.
Linda
For
said
real,
we were
though.
chasing rabbits.
Chasing rabbits. Someone's got to chase them.
Man. You know, we should have... I wish Facebook would do like YouTube where you can actually pay for your comments so they get pinned to the top whenever you're doing a live thing. So that'd be cool. Because then we can skip over the nonsense and just get to the people that pay us.
Right.
I want to say thank you to whoever Gabrielle is, and obviously I know who the Lotus is.
He said whoever Gabrielle.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Gabs, you can ask for a refund.
Gabs, request it back.
Sorry, Gabs. I love y'all. Okay.
Oh my!
Oh my goodness!
Your donation is going to go right back into the show. I promise you. Okay. Because right here in a couple more days, guys. So just FYI. So anyhow, do we want to move on?
Let's move on. I'm ready. Oh.
All right. So we're doing ripped from the headlines, and I ain't got much on this one, guys. I'll be honest. I didn't do anything for this one because I put more effort into the 2 cents tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm pulling it up, Sandy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I sent you mine.
Yep.
Okay. Go with Sandy's first.
Oh wait, do you have one, Joe?
I have one. Yeah. Dude,
Sandy, yours leads into something.
This one doesn't. My second one does.
Okay, here we go then.
So this caught my eye as an insurance agent and as a concerned citizen.
What in the world am I
State
reading?
Patrol stops a vehicle with a snowmobile on its roof, and if you scroll down a titch, the snowmobile is bigger than the car.
That's too far out. You know, you can only have it like 3 inches outside the window or something like that.
Oh, don't try this at home.
What in the world?
Okay, I just have so many. How did you get it up there?
Those things are heavy, man.
Yes, they are.
They're not lightweight, and I
They
can't
have to have
believe
a
that the
tiny
top
crane.
isn't like crushing in or something.
And could you imagine the cop? Hey guys, did you know there's a snowmobile
of your car.
on top of your car?
You know, how do you tell them you left your cup on the top of your car? Oh, you left your snowmobile.
Oh,
What in the world? How in the heck? I'm like flabbergasted on that.
Me too. I was just like, what? But anyway, it says if you're transporting equipment this winter, you're advised to safely haul it secured on a trailer or in a truck. Not in your Toyota Corolla.
right, exactly. Well, it looks like it would do it though. So worst case scenario, it could be done.
I would like to know what kind of fine that these people got. This is in Wisconsin, by the way.
Okay.
I mean, look at the chain thing on that, like right there. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That thing is.
You see that truck over there passing? I'd be like, sir, can I throw you a 50?
I was actually bringing it to that guy right there in the truck. So
my
I don't know why you're pulling me over.
They bought this on Craigslist. And you just said, like, bring your own vehicle to carry.
They have one strap on for safety. It's like those people that put mattresses.
Josh, my Venmo is at Sandy Dash. You're welcome.
Yeah. I saw it going crazy, and I'm like, I don't even know what they're talking about now.
Me either. I need to link that back and watch my hilarity. I mean, watch you, Joe.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
when the guest, it's not really what's making the show. Huh?
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah,
Joe. You were.
Yeah. It's great.
All right, Joe. Why don't you show yours then next?
All right. Let me show you mine. So I'm gonna tell you, my Halloween sucked. We thought it was going good. We had like bunches of trick-or-treaters coming in like the first 30 minutes. We were hit. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to get some more candy. So I go get some more candy, come back. We didn't get any more trick-or-treaters the rest of the night. Like 0.
You know
like
why? They all saw
none.
you go put your hand in there, and they're like, oh, he didn't wash his hands. Everyone
Dude,
stay away from
no,
here.
we're in Texas, man. They don't care.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
You want to know how many we had?
How many?
And we have full-size candy bars that we give out every year.
Get
We
it,
had
girl.
5.
you had 5.
Yes. So top commenter of the night gets the rest of my bucket.
Right, exactly.
I'm not
That'd be
even
cool.
kidding.
Yeah,
You can
we
have
need
the
to
rest of my
start
bucket.
having
Top
those.
commenter. These are
Look.
full-size candy bars.
And if you don't want them, get them anyway, because if you take them to the dentist, they swap them out for toothbrushes and floss and all that.
Yeah. So let's see here. This Father of the Year builds a 50-foot pirate ship in his front yard for Halloween.
What?
Wow.
I am really
This man
underachieving
loves his
things.
kids.
Let's see if I can zoom in on this a little bit so you guys can see. There is
Shauna's
some.
asking if it's chocolate.
It's all chocolate, Shauna. I knew you would hate it.
That pirate ship is chocolate?
Look at this. No, the pirate ship is not chocolate.
Oh.
A New York state father took what has become a family tradition to a new level when he built a 50-foot long pirate ship in his front yard.
What is his name? Noah?
Captain Morgan?
No. So, okay, so I'm surrounded by overachievers in my neighborhood, and so I would really hate this guy across the
Uh-oh,
from
chose
me.
the candidate.
Actually, he might win it.
Yeah. Tony DiMatteo said one of his 3 children initially requested a Pirates of the Caribbean themed Halloween a few years ago, leading him to build a small pirate ship in front of the house. Then he said, "You know what? I want to go big." And we're not sponsored by Crown Royal, by the way.
Shoot.
He said he's been building ships every year for Halloween, and this year it's the biggest yet at 50-foot long and 20-foot tall.
What was last year's then, I wonder?
He said a few years ago he built a small pirate ship. Yeah, I don't know.
So he went from small to
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He
large.
said this year's ship cost $3,000 to build and took about a week to assemble.
What?
It features a skeleton hanging from the bowsprit, 6 light-up cannons, a fog machine, and fire blasters.
Sandy, what do you do? Like, Eric builds a boat for the kiddo, and it sounds fun. It seems fun for Halloween, but now it's the days after Halloween. The boat's still in the front yard. What do you do?
You just put Christmas lights on it and say it's for Christmas.
It's a Christmas ship. And it'll be a Valentine's ship.
What if Sandy talks sheet on a ship?
Yes. Totally.
This is where you know that he's an overachiever dad.
For real, though.
Yeah, he is. I have no background in this. I just do it for fun for my kids. And that's what makes it so great. Okay, just shut up. Just shut up.
First of all, this is what you do when you want your kids to sneak in liquor to your nursing home. Sir, you're going to be in a nursing home.
Well,
yeah, he's going to be in the top nursing home in the country.
Yeah.
That's good, though, right?
They're going to put money on your books.
Look, he's got Kraken limbs coming out of the yard, too.
How big is your lodge?
Oh, my gosh.
That is
I bet the Karens of the neighborhood are livid.
I wonder if his wife is like, how are you going to do that for that? But you can't replace the stinking toilet paper in the bathroom.
True.
Well, if the kids would have asked me, I would have done it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've asked you to build me a cabinet like for 30 years and you can't do that.
And look at it. It's got like the ropes, the moorings, and all the flags.
It's got
all the
fire
sails
blasting off of it.
I mean, can we? Yeah.
Can we stop with that ridiculousness?
It's just. I bet his neighbors love it.
Hey, I'd have been calling the city. Can we get this eyesore out of here, please?
You would have been that neighbor.
Grant Wilson needs to step up.
You would have put signs. You would have put signs in your front yard. Do not park in front of my house.
Or I will cannonball you.
Right, exactly. So this dude. So yeah, just to remind you that there's always somebody out there that does it bigger and better.
Just to remind you, there's always better parents than you out there.
Right, exactly.
Real though.
So,
all right, Sandy, what you got?
So my next article is going to be a triggering article.
Oh.
And it's going to lead us into our next segment. So, sorry, I should have had this.
Okay. It's okay.
And I apologize.
So she really is getting it loaded for us, guys, so that we can. And Joe, you're gonna have to call on some of the numbers here in a little bit, so that you know. Okay.
So every year we have this particular article that comes out.
Where did y'all go?
Huh?
Oh, there we go. Never mind.
I'm like, what?
There we go. Mom says needles found in Halloween candy in Rhode Island.
Okay. Every year we go through this crap. Okay. You didn't find those needles. You put them in there yourself. That's.
I'm with you.
Because one year they were like, "Oh, we found pot." No, you didn't. No, you a lie. Nobody gives away their pot and tries to.
True story. True story. I think that would be a true story.
I just feel like Kathy is lying. And I just want to know, Joe and Jamie, what are y'all's 2 cents on this?
So that's a good little segue into the
I know. I'm
segment.
waiting for
Jamie, you're supposed to have it up.
What up?
The next segment thing.
This was in charge.
Hold on.
Oh my.
I don't know. That is so loud.
Joe, your face.
Holy crap. That was loud. You are killing me, Smalls. That was obscene. I am so sorry to all of our viewers that you had to go through that. As you can see, I was not privy to that. If you notice my facial expression, that was unbelievable.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could have seen Joe's face. That was priceless. Oh, man.
He didn't even take off his headset.
I was like, oh my goodness. Y'all are killing me. This is when.
That was so good.
I'm so sorry. I can't wait to replay that again.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look, nope. We're going to this one. My 2 cents. It's loud. That was loud. I have iPods on. Thank you, Anita.
Was that loud last week too?
I don't remember it being that loud.
I just yikes.
I was over here trying to hit the volume down button here and here. I was like, I don't know what to do.
I was like, just stop it. Just stop it.
Joe's eyes almost bulged out of his head. Oh my gosh, that was great. I have to go back and rewatch that. That was funny.
Oh my goodness, y'all are killing me. Okay, so that's the next segment. After we get our hearing back, I'm already losing my hearing.
I mean, that could have caused you to tweak your back even more.
Right, exactly. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look. Oh, Chon is not happy. Okay, Jamie.
He didn't even use long emojis or anything.
He said bad.
Chon, that was not me. I was not privy to that. I had no idea that they were.
I didn't know that was going to happen either. It was just a surprise. I was like, what?
Blast our ears off. So if you can still hear us, we're going to go to the next segment.
No, his cannons just went off in Joe's ears.
He goes.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Linda cannot hear us anymore.
I'm so sorry.
As you can tell, this is a live show. And yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die.
So anyway, let's go back to this candy story. I feel like Kathy was fibbing. There is no way someone took the time to put needles in the Twizzlers.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about it this way. It can be done, yes. Was it really done? No. And I've done tons of research on this in years past, and there's never been a confirmed case anywhere.
So I'm just going to say, if you look through your child's candy and you see that it's slightly open, the sun seal has been broken, just throw it away. Don't take a picture of it because it's a lie. You did it.
No, they just want to be featured on the news. That's all they want.
Yes, I believe we had a comment up here that was perfect for this.
Oh, yeah, it was Nick.
So,
hi, Nick.
Hey, Nick. Mr. Outside. He lives in Texas City now. I believe.
Where's
Yeah, she
Texas
was getting
City?
hurt.
It's
She said she
near
got negative
Houston.
responses and everything. Look at that. She was like, she got negative responses. But then here's my thought too, guys. COVID. I'm sorry. I know we're a little bit different between Illinois and Texas, but in my mind, I'm like, if you're worried about needles, I don't know that you should be go out trick or treating anyway. Then
Exactly. First
I
of all,
mean,
Kathy.
yeah,
And where did this even take place? Florida? Is this Florida?
it, Rhode Island. It was Rhode Island,
Rhode
but
Island.
I had to say
Oh,
first. I was like, wait a minute, was it
It's like
really
I think
Rhode
we
Island?
said. All right. I got the
Okay.
next number.
Okay. Hold on. Let me close that down.
Oh, and while you're doing that, 2 cents on Texas Tech Saturday night.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad I didn't watch because I did, hey Siri, what's the score of the Texas Tech game? And then at halftime, and it said are getting what's the word?
Did you spike your phone? Like
I wanted
was crushed by Oklahoma last Saturday. The final score was 62-28.
Oh, and she's still repeating it. How
She's
embarrassing.
still repeating it. No,
right.
she used a different word. What was the word?
Joe, I'm going to give you a second to choose a number while I start us off with it.
I
Okay.
have the number. I scrolled back up to the point
nice.
where we were
We're gonna
talking
start
about
with mine first, real quick, because I've wanted to discuss this one for
Okay.
as long as you told me to talk about this one. So here we go. The question is, should girlfriends and boyfriends be allowed in the family photos? This comes from a subject that was, I don't want to cut the person out. I don't want to say they are not allowed because I don't want to be made to look like the bad guy. But should they be allowed? My response is absolutely not. Or you do double pictures. You do ones where you're not in it and you do ones where you are in it. But if I use the ones with you not in it, don't be upset. What do you say, Sandy and Joe?
So here's what happened. I have a really good friend who is on and off again with her boyfriend. And so they happen to be on. Seems like every holiday. What a coincidence, right?
That's when the free gifts come out.
Exactly.
And
so
food.
They're always taking pictures. And so we suggest putting him on the end. That way you can put like a giant saguaro cactus as a sticker.
That was so
So you can cover him up.
Oh, yeah. Even though we shoot in Texas where there's no saguaro cactus.
Nobody knows that. And so then, or you put him at the very end and kind of space them. That way you can cut it out.
See, that just seems like so much trouble.
Because relationships are so volatile, I say no.
Okay. Joe, what do you say?
So,
this is going to be good because he's got lots of photo experience.
Yeah, so families do it all the time, and usually what will happen is I'll say with the regular family, and then we add in those people, the extras, and then we take pictures with the extras, we take the extras out, and then it's just the family. That's usually how I see it done most of the time. I don't actually ask what their status is, but I'm just like, hey, are you with? I usually will say, you're with this one, right? And get beside them, act like you love them, take the picture, and then I'm like, okay, you guys out, and then we do the family picture. So
I guess the photographer, if he's a good photographer, will have more control of the situation.
But what if you just, you're off today, so your iPhone is not being used to take those photos, so you're just going to do it, free. What's that word called when the lawyers do it for free for the
pro bono?
You're just doing it pro bono, Joe.
Just like I'll still do it that way. It's like, all right, let's do one with the family, add the extras, take the extras out, take it again. So
if the boyfriend and girlfriend have only been together like a couple of months, or they're as volatile as you mentioned a second ago, Sandy, like they're not together all the time, just when I'm going to be serving up a mad rib roast and give some, decent Christmas presents, I would personally have no problem saying, dude, I'm going to ask you to step over there for a minute while I get some photos with my family. In fact, I'll give you the camera to take pictures of us. That's just me though, but
Yes, have the extra. Be the photographer.
Right,
yes.
exactly.
Oh, that's a good suggestion.
And when they say, "Where was your girlfriend in this?" Who took the picture?
Photo cred. Photo
Right.
cred.
Photo cred.
All right,
PC.
all right, Joe. What was that number
So
again?
Josh says
6.
it depends on the event.
Oh.
If it's not a special gathering, sure, but special occasions, double picks. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Another photographer. Oh, there's a guy that photoshops people on the internet, but does funny edits playing off their cousin.
I've seen that guy. I love watching some of his things. All right, you said number 6.
Number 6 was the first number requested during the time when I was trying to talk about my.
When your back was hurt.
Yeah, when I was trying to talk about my time. But it's cool. Go ahead.
Get the next one ready. So here you go. Here we go.
got it. I got him. Right here.
All right. Is it okay for minors to drink alcoholic beverages just because the parents are with them, such as at parties or if they go out with their parents? I'm going to let Sandy take this one first.
Because I'm an alcoholic or what?
No, just because ladies go first.
Oh, yeah. Luscious go first. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know, but I do drink a little. And I'm still not comfortable, like, with me being comfortable with my kid drinking. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll be like, hey, try this, but I won't be like, here, drink this entire bottle with me. Like, I'm not down to party with my kids. I'm not down to drink with my kids.
So
and
awkward.
I know, huh?
That sounds so awkward. Like when your kid starts cursing around you, it's like, not
Yeah.
that mine have done that.
So I don't know. I'm just, I feel like you're just opening a gateway, but I also don't, I don't keep it for my kids that I drink, obviously, because I don't want it to be like, oh,
Morally, Carrie, I think that's more morally than legally, if I remember from the person who gave me this one.
But I don't know. I guess I just don't feel comfortable as a parent providing the drink for my kid. I know that they're going to do it because granted, I did it, but I just don't feel comfortable me providing it for them.
Okay. So if we're at Theo's house and Theo's got some around and Mijo comes around and gives him some, he's underage, still the same scenario for you?
Well,
Theo's giving it to his sons, Mijo's cousins.
Mm-hmm. So I can rest assured that my Theo wouldn't do that. this one particular Theo that I'm thinking of, he wouldn't do it. And honestly, like, I'm trying to think. I don't think any of my Theos offered it to me. Maybe my cousins did, but not my Theos.
Okay. What say you, Joe?
If you're not getting them sloshed or drunk off their butts, I don't see anything wrong with it. I was like, hey, we're just having one drink or whatever. But if they're like trying to get a minor drunk, then I think there's a problem there. And I think,
for sure.
If it's just like, hey, we're all drinking strawberry daiquiris or margaritas or whatever, you can have one.
Pina
coladas, whatever. So if they're having just one and it's not to try to get them drunk or whatever, then I don't see a problem with it, especially if the parents are there with them. Because at least that they're there. They're not going to be driving anywhere.
Right.
Hopefully. Hopefully you're being a responsible parent to, I know we've seen.
Never mind what we're talking about, though.
Yeah. It's funny because my eldest had gone to a party and she said something and I was like, so did you try something? I go, so which drink did you? I didn't say it like that. I go, did you try something? I go, which drink did you try? And she's like, well, I tried the lemonade, the Hard Knocks lemonade. I was like, okay, that's cool. Because, I knew that it was there and she probably experimented just like anybody else would. She's not 21 yet, but she wasn't driving and she was with friends and the person that was driving was not drinking. So
see, and I went to my son's apartment and he's got a whole array of drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Empty bottles?
Almost empty.
They're bottle collections. He found them outside of a bar.
On the alley, That's just the leftover water he was rinsing him out with, Mama.
So, I mean, I know that he drinks, and I say, hey, please know that it is not okay to drive. And, I do all the whole, but I'm
You
not
give him the mama
like,
spill.
oh, how dare you? Because, there's that.
Okay. Josh says, think of it this way. Many of us can say we had a family member let us have a sip or two as kids.
Did I ever tell you my bootlegger story?
No.
Speaking of
having a sip or two. So growing up, my parents would be so thrilled if they watched the show and heard me telling the story. We would go to the bootlegger because our county was dry, and the bootlegger would ask me if I wanted beer. And I was like, I was 4 at the time. And I would say yes, but put it in a cup so my parents will think it's apple juice.
You said this at 4 o'clock?
Huh?
I mean, you said this at 4 years old?
At 4 years old. Oh, listen, my mother has stories for days. Anyway, by the time we left, I was sloshed. But Corona yellow, Coors Light Yellow Bellies were my first love. My mom was just telling this story while we were in Florida.
Oh, yeah. So they're not Coors Light. They were Coors.
They were Coors Original.
Yeah, Coors Originals.
Okay.
Yikes.
All right. I don't have an opinion on this one. Is it okay for minors to drink alcoholic beverages just because their parents are with them? My stance is always going to be, as a parent, you are ultimately responsible legally and morally for what a child does under your watch. So if you choose to let them do it, then anything that happens because of it is your responsibility and your fault. 100%.
100.
That's all I got to say about that. So
100.
if you want to let them, you let them. If you don't, you don't. And you can be the world's worst parent. Amen. I got your back, world's worst parent, if you choose not to do it. So, All right, what's the next number?
4. Quattro.
Chic Quattro.
Audi Quattro.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh gosh, this was so random. Voting versus non-voting.
Let me just tell you this. I almost cried at the voting booth when you're just like trying to pick who it is. You're just like, I say go vote. That way you can get your civic duty done, and 2, you can complain about it later. Because if you don't vote, don't be complaining. That's how I feel about it.
Yep.
Good point, Cindy. Good point. Joe?
I think if you are a non-voter and you complain about how things are going, then you are stupid.
You are the one to blame.
You said that so eloquently.
I know, right?
I appreciate
the
that.
word stupid just rolled off your tongue.
You are just stupid.
I had the opportunity to speak to some young men and women last night about several topics, and towards the end I mentioned something about voting. I say vote, and I remember a conversation I had with an old coworker just earlier last month, and he was like, nope, you can stop there, you don't have to tell me anything, I'm not voting. I would vote if I thought my vote counted. He was like, but the state is this color and Chicago decides, and so we already know how it's going to roll here in Chicago, so I'm not voting. And I thought, gosh, you're really stupid. I was like, man.
Right.
So for those of you who don't know and don't understand, yes, while you're voting on a ballot for in the general election for presidential nominations and whatnot, there's also local judges that are on those ballots and local government authorities also in your cities and states. And so when you don't vote for that because you feel like your vote doesn't count there are people who are being elected in your local community who do have an impact on how laws are run in Lubbock, Texas, and in Bloomington Normal. And so when we don't go vote, we allow that same, we allow those, we don't get our voice heard for even the local
right.
People. So,
yeah, and I think like here they were voting on like a couple of bonds for schools and for extending the school districts or expanding the school districts and stuff like that. So
Friendship had a big, huge bond.
yeah, so those are things that are really important that will affect you personally.
or your kid. Or, I mean,
Will
yeah.
affect your pocketbook personally.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it is your call to make sure that you're doing that.
So I had a
like
blonde
Tim
moment.
Harlow said, don't be stupid. Stupid.
I had a blonde moment when I was voting. After I left the booth, I was like, oh, Eric, the mayor wasn't on our ballot. And he's like, Stan, those mayors are for Lubbock and we live in Wolford. I'm like, oh.
It's okay. It's okay, Sandy. At least you're being astute, and at least you were, thinking
I was
in
being
the box.
a stupid.
Tú estúpido. All right. Do we have time for one more, or should we stop it there?
Let me read Josh's comment. And you
okay.
never know when your state can flip. There have been a few landslide 49 state blowouts if you look back.
That's true. That's
All
true.
right, so we have to do this next one. Let's do this next one in like as fast as we can. Number 2.
Okay.
No.
I don't agree.
That was so awesome.
And that's my 2 cents.
Okay, here we go.
Number 2.
If illegal immigrants pay taxes, why can't they stay?
Oh my goodness.
Man, you said 2 seconds. The gosh.
Okay, 2 seconds or less.
This isn't a yes or no. I need a yes or no one.
Yeah, this one's a tough one.
That is a tough one because
But you know what? It affects us in many ways, though. I feel like.
But the question is, do they pay income tax? Are you saying that they'd pay income tax, or it's like sales tax?
So here's the question. The question is just what it is, right? I hear what you're saying, Joe, but in the effort of time, this one's saying if illegal immigrants. So I'm going to say if all illegal immigrants pay taxes, why couldn't they stay then?
I think they could stay. Like if you didn't know any better, like if you didn't know that the guy across the street from you was an illegal immigrant and he's doing everything he's supposed to do, let him stay.
That's short answer for me too. I'm with you on that one.
I mean, they're paying taxes.
Right.
There was something that came up that said something about, oh, shoot. Oh, like picking up illegal immigrants, like at a job site. I'm like, if they're working,
right.
Like I would be against them being picked up while they're working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, if they were being criminals.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like if they're on a job site, because there have been job site raids.
Right. You're saying, I thought you were saying if they were getting picked up for a job, a contractor or someone was coming out to pick up. You're saying if
they are working, and most of the time they're working for less than minimum wage, people. That's the crazy thing. It's like, and you aren't going to be doing that job.
Right.
Vatos locos for life, Holmes.
Damn, this show got serious the last couple. Who picked these numbers, people?
Let me tell you who picked number 2. Let me tell you who picked number 2.
Okay,
I'll let you know because we're gonna yell at them because they're the ones that picked the serious one. Anita Villarreal.
Oh, Anita.
She's. You know what? Now, Anita, you got to give your opinion in the comments section since you made us pick this one. I will tell you, Anita, though, I don't mind the question, but I get why it's a heavy topic, especially for.
Well, because there's too much to unpack, and in just
there really is.
Honestly, this needs $1 worth.
No, at least.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the large part, I think if they're paying taxes, I don't know why they couldn't stay.
Right.
So.
Because all you need is a TIN number to pay taxes as an illegal immigrant.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there a form called an I-9 that needs to be filled out?
Yes, Joanne, because everybody fills that out. Every
Joanne,
employer fills it out.
If you have regular, regular employment, yes. But if you have a TIN number, you can pay into it. Mm-hmm. Like if you have a verifiable Social Security, then you have that Anon.
Interesting. Yeah, but again, it's a big one to unpack right there. So
yeah,
guys, I enjoyed the episode today. I hate that we're wrapping up. I thought we had a lot of fun today. I don't know if y'all did, but I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun going with my C+.
We had a lot of fun at Joe's expense.
Yeah,
that's true. And you know what? Did we even talk about why was your shoulder jerking?
I was going like this. Like, I don't know.
He's still twitching from his ears.
We didn't even talk about why you were not technically late to the show, but why you were helping people not hear what you had to deal with at the beginning.
Oh my goodness. Because I have a printer right here, and the producer is needing to print off a document, and it was the loudest thing ever.
It was a 91-page document.
It was, yeah. And I ripped out the paper to keep it from stop printing. So.
Yeah. So that was fun to deal with. We got to hear it, guys, and it was like, oh my gosh, Joe, what's going on?
Y'all know what an OP data printer it was. That's what it's
right, exactly.
Yeah. So, anyhow, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Tomorrow night, we have a very exciting announcement to make. You'll have to come on to hear what that is, but we do have a very special guest coming on who's going to be talking to us about something called Christmas for the Kids. So we want you all to come and check out. Look, I'm going to just give you a little gist of it, guys. If you want to spend some money on some kids this Christmas that don't belong to you and to help some other people out, come watch tomorrow's episode. Invite your friends and family too, because we'll have an opportunity to do that. Okay?
Yep.
And it's going to be good. It'll be really good. And then on Wednesday, we've actually got a special guest who's coming on, who's going to talk about oil. And so you'll have to come on Wednesday to hear more about that also, okay?
Pumpkin spice oil.
I don't know about all that.
He's going to be talking about olive oil,
right?
peanut oil, coconut oil.
Joe, take pictures with your exciting boxes coming in. Hashtag
yes.
For
yes. Well, see, the problem is I'll probably get there before I get to work, so I don't know if...
have the crew do it.
Right, I'll have the crew do it.
Thanks for watching, Linda.
Thanks for watching.
Texas tea.
Texas tea. That
I'm confused on that one. Anyway, Tim, don't forget to reach out to us. Everyone.
Texas tea is oil.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I had a Whataburger moment. I was like, I don't remember Texas tea being at Whataburger.
Oh, you were thinking. Okay.
So, anyhow, love you guys. Have a great night, and we can't wait to see you back here tomorrow. Please tune in because tomorrow is going to be a really good episode instead of that other thing that's going to be showing. Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
That other thing.
That other nonsense.
Something else is going on?
Yeah. All right.
That old thing's still around?
We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And
it's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing.
Are you going to let us sign off or what?
And remember to wash your hands.
For at least 20 seconds.
You filthy animals. That's Jamie's fault.
Good night, everyone.
It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know?